Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
We are giving you guys the chance to earn some extra VC with an entire episode dedicated to 2K TV interactive trivia. Brought to you by Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. Give it everything. And this time, we've increased the difficulty.
That's right, with the NBA returning soon, we've decided to celebrate those who have given it everything to make it to the finals and break records over the years. So we hope you're caught up on all your NBA playoff trivia.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight's broadcast will feature the Cardinals as they go up against the visiting team.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on it. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You look at the Huskies, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Barrett, and it's Williamson in at the 4 spot. And for Louisville, they've got Fisher, and it's Hilliard in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Clark, you'd think that team chemistry would just improve as the season goes along, but maybe not if you have personality issues in that locker room.
You know, Kevin, it's one of the most fragile elements in team sports. Chemistry, culture, accepting roles, sacrificing your own individual game for the good of the team. And I think it's always a work in progress.
And as a leader, as I know you were when you played, I'm sure you were dealing with those things all season long.
Yeah, you try to lead by example, but also there's opportunity and times when you have to step up and voice what you see that could be detrimental to your team's success.
Pass to Best. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Stanley. And the rebound goes to Louisville. To the inside. Here's Hilliard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Feeds it to Williamson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Stanley, and he dunks it down.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
To the wing right side. Here's Fisher. Connects from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Barrett. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Best. Pass to Thorpe, to the middle. Here's Cato. Makes it off the glass.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded. Here's Stanley. Covered by Thorpe. Moves back up. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Inside, the slam dunk by Thornton.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
For Louisville, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. So Louisville calls timeout, their first.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
So both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Off the inbound, no good. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. That one doesn't drop. Now Louisville takes it the other way. And it's Wright with the ball for the Cardinals. And Jones over to help. Fisher against Jones. The 3. Louisville, no good that time either. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Out of bounds, Louisville takes possession. .43 seconds left to play here in the first. Done with it. Jones covering. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Louisville shooting their first free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
There's 31 seconds left in the first. Wasted no time on that one. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it goes down 2 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Jones, no luck.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cardinals lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cardinals.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Dunn, wide open, he fires, hits the three-point bomb. But we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner. And I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. What appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Louisville leading by 5. Louisville passing it around. And that one's good. Right.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The visitors with the ball. 7-point differential. It's rebounded by Hilliard.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Now here's Williamson. Tight defense on him. Well, most coaches will tell you, you need scoring in the paint to be successful. Here are some big men around the league that have been providing plenty of that over the last month. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Williamson. He's perfect from the line this time. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And stolen by Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Thorpe. The pass to Hilliard. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hilliard's got 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Count that bucket. Dunn's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the shot is good. The Cardinal lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Barrett. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Hilliard. 7 points in the game. Dunn's shot is good.
Defensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Here's Barrett. And here is Williamson. Kicks it to Barrett. Another shot. Not going to go that time. And the Cardinals going the other way now. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Here's Best. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And the dunk by Williamson.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Best. Pass to Hilliard. Over Williamson. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cardinals ahead, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's go. Well, for Louisville, Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Their defense has been practically non-existent. Sure, they faced some team that got hot. You could even say a bit lucky at times, but no one is stepping up on D and taking anything away. Have some pride. Don't let a guy shoot like that in your face.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Cardinals leading by 4, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Louisville, we've got Thorpe, and it's Best in at the 4 slot. Now, here's Barrett. And finished off by Williamson.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. All right, Clark, game is on the line. 1 free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great names. The Cardinals shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Lets the 3 fly. Here's McCoy. They get the rebound. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Pass to Jones for the lead. That shot, no good. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Here's Cato. Can't connect from short range.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Passes it to Fisher. Beyond the arc. No good that time.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Here's McCoy, and he goes in for the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Monroe right side. It's deflected. Here's Simpson. Right, the pass to Simpson. But he gets it back. And so it looks like it will still be the Cardinals' ball. Donnie's checked in for the Cardinals. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Down low, and he slams it one-handed.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Louisville trails by 3, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Here's Morales. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dunn attacking. Wright, the pass to Simpson. Monroe outside. 5 on the clock. And that one's good from Fisher. Fisher's got his second basket of the night. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Dunn. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Cardinals shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the visitors now. Now the pass to Barrett from deep. No good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Louisville out in front as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. We've got Williamson, and it's Stanley in at the point. Here's Thorpe. Done. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Fisher, the pass to Hilliard. Inside. Lays it up off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. To the inside. And that one's good from Fisher. Now it's a 7-point Louisville lead.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cardinals.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Best. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Great look, but off the mark.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Over in the corner, Williamson nails the wide-open jump shot. Williamson's got 4 this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Best. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Fisher's got 3 assists in the game. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Williamson, and that one drops for him. Williamson's got 19 points.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Here's Fisher. Best. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big two-possession game now.
Here's Stanley, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both shots good from the stripe.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Fisher launches it. No good. Williamson with it. And finished off by Williamson.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
From deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to Louisville.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Stanley. No good. That would have tied it. Dishes it to Fisher.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williamson. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Timeout called, Louisville. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Pass to Fisher. Here's Hilliard. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Now a timeout called by the Cardinals. Oh, it's off the mark, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. It's going to be Louisville off the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Cardinals. Wright is out there at Thorpe, and it's Fisher. And it's Hilliard and at the center, locking down the middle.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
And for Louisville, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And Fisher kicks to Wright, to the paint. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Timeout called, Louisville. To the middle. Here's Wright. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher.
Well, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Wright. The dish to Barrett. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
The Cardinals have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. And here's Fisher. Takes the 3. That shot off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
It counts.
And you can see the defense now getting a little nervous, almost on their heels. I think they're starting to feel it.
Greg, they can sense him starting to come on, and when he gets it going like that, he can bury you offensively.
Louisville, no good that time either.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now a timeout called by the Cardinals. They're behind by 4. 29 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barrett. And Wright pulls it down. Here's Fisher. The 3 won't fall. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. It's off.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg.